Hello there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi. I'm finally back in Atlantis. Gosh darn it. I kind of wish last week I didn't write, yes, if I don't finish Atlantis, I will not get Saint Quartz for the month. Man, I cursed myself. Gosh darn it, but you know it's fine. Look at all my Saint Quartz that I got from bonds and stuff, so it's all good. I have a decent amount. But today, the goal is to finish Atlantis. Sorry if every so often you'll hear really awkward singing in the background. My neighbors are partying and I don't know how long they're gonna go until. Right now it's slightly quiet, but it's gonna get loud again. They were like belting out songs earlier, as one do. But for now, it is safe, so... Section 24. The Hunter Who Pierces, the Goddess Part 1. Boop. Yo, I'm excited for the new event. I want all those outfits. Especially Serenity. She's so cute. I should try summoning Shuten Doji. What in the world? The Echidna. It's going berserk. It means we won, Chiron. And that I'm done stalling. Later. How is he still able to move with those wounds? You've got it backwards. If we had inflicted even one more injury on him, he would no longer be able to take another step. I suspect he waited until the last possible moment before he knew he would exhaust his strength. Let's go after them. They may have defeated Odysseus and broken through the blockade, but none of that will matter once we catch up to them at the island. Ready the beam cells. Set a course for the island. Full speed ahead. Yes, sir. My honor is also at stake. In the name of my mother and my father, I will not lose this fight. In the name of your mother and father, huh? Well, sorry, Chiron's mom and dad. Oh gods, I'm gonna die. Go ahead and find a comfortable place to lie down. You and I already did our jobs, and we did them damn well. It won't be long now before we reach the island. This is Nemo. We'll keep circling the island and look for a good place to pick you all up, just like we discussed. The rest is all up to you guys. Good luck. Understood. Bartholomew, here's... Wait, what? Bartholomew, why? Hello, how did I find out how to swim good yet? Not yet, but Jason did, or he learned how to fly through the sky. Welp, looks like my time is just about up. Huh? But why? But why? Why? We servants are meant to disappear once we fulfilled our roles. And mine was to get you all here. It's okay. It's always sad to say goodbye, but I don't have any regrets. I was the courier here, and I played that part to perfection. You know, true, he was a good delivery man. Yes, that's right. Stargazers of Chaldea. The age of the sea is over now. So get out there, show Artemis and Poseidon who's boss, and go cut down the Tree of Emptiness. I, Bartholomew Roberts, might have been the greatest, most handsomest pirate in the world back when I was alive. But in all those years on the sea, there's one thing I never managed to accomplish, and now I have. Today, I brought the world hope. I'm imagining his ship probably went poof with him too. I understand Bartholomew doesn't want to do overtime. He's like, nah, it's time to clock out. Bye. There you are. I've been waiting for you to get here, Misaki. We've arrived at the designated coordinates. I'll set up the interstellar trajectory firing support camp right now. All right. Thank you for setting up Camp MASH. Ooh, hello. Thanks for waiting, guys. Let me get started, and I'll have the perfect firing angle for Orion ready in a jiffy. I'll also track down Artemis's precise coordinates while I'm at it. Hello? Check. Everything's looking good.
Orion, just to be sure, let me ask you this one more time. Are you sure your arms can fire that bow? Yeah, I am.
I mean, look at his arms. Like, if he can't fire it, no one can. Remember? You only get 2 shots, and not just because we only have 2 arrows. 2 shots is as much as your spirit origin can take before it starts coming apart the seams.
I am.
Alright. In that case, I won't feel bad about buffing you so hard you drop dead when they wear off.
I might be prepared to die, but that doesn't mean you need to be happy about speeding things along. Uh-oh. Something's headed our way.
Da Vinci, what's with your buffs? That's scary buffs?
Hey, I figured you'd all be alive, but it's still good to see you again.
Achilles! Aw, you're still alive too? Really?
Just so you know, that whole dark and brooding thing really isn't your style.
Why are you in such a good mood? It's weird. And don't touch my hair. You'll mess it up. Everything's okay?
You look ready for this now. No, that's not right. You always have. Anyway, I'm not gonna be able to stick around much longer, so I just wanted to say goodbye first.
What, you hit your limit already? Humph, spineless coward.
Yup, I did. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna see this thing through to the end. Chiron's not dead yet, but I'm gonna make damn sure he leaves you guys alone until your job here is done. So don't worry about a thing except shooting down that goddess, Orion. You got it. And hey, Paris?
What do you want?
Well, you know. I do feel bad about what I did to your brother. Have ever since I was alive.
And you think that's supposed to make me feel better? After all this time?
No, I don't. So I'm not asking for forgiveness. But after seeing how bravely you've been fighting out there, well, I just wanted you to know that. That's all. Alright, see you later, Master. I'm counting on you to handle the rest.
I will, I promise. And I'm counting on you. I know you won't let us down.
Damn straight I won't. I swear to you that I'll live up to your hopes for me, and then some. So Achilles is going away too. Achilles, the fleet-footed, the great immortal hero of the Trojan War. Damn it! Why did he have to leave us now, before we even fought Poseidon?
Humph, what a jerk. No fair. Getting to be all heroic and stuff right to the very end. I wish I could be like that. Okay, all support spells are good to go. Let's start with the arrow you'll use to destroy her shielding.
You got it. Instant enhancement. Activating Aegis Eclipse.
I can feel my blood start to boil. Vessels are popping, spilling blood outside my veins. Ow! I pick up the golden bow and the golden arrows. The divine construct Hephaestus reforged for us. Checking all parameters. Looking good. Checking maximum trajectory output. All good. How are the support skills holding up, Mash? They're holding. Everything's working fine.
Huh.
Orion, your arms! I knew it! Your arms can't handle the strip. No, your arms! Your beefy, muscly arms.
I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Take a good look, Misaki. It's not every day you get to see someone fire a divine bow.
Charge complete. Fire it well.
Alright, first arrow. Releasing my noble phantasm. Orion, Orcos!
Analyzing. Done. It worked. Her armor is destroyed and her core is exposed now. Fire the next shot. You did it!
All right.
Orion. You're bleeding a lot. Hold on while I treat you.
No, there's no time for that. Orion is right. Alacrity is paramount. That shot only succeeded because it took Artemis completely by surprise. We won't have the same luxury for the next one. Again.
Right. Reactivating support spells.
That's it. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm picking up an extremely high output magical energy reading from 500,000 meters above us. This is not looking good.
There, I'm ready. Here goes. Orion, Orcos.
I'm just here for support. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Mash, can you help too? I mean, she is helping. Good job, Arrow. Two boats, one from the ground and one from the heavens, collided in midair. The resulting clash seemed to tear the very sky asunder. In that moment, a brilliant flash lit all of Atlantis. A peal of thunder split the air, echoing like the roar of a great dragon. Ooh, hello, hello. The golden light tore through Artemis's blast. Orion's arrow, forged by a god and fired by superhuman hands, overcame even Artemis's cannon. But it was not enough. Analysis complete. Knowledge acquisition confirmed. And yes, main story, I'm finishing Atlantis. Reactivating primary cannon to target Hephaestus weaponry. Speed limiters removed. Firing energy charge in 1 second. Shooting star. Ortigia.
What?
Good luck, Orion. The hunter couldn't believe his eyes. His arrow had turned to dust and disappeared before it could reach the goddess's divine core. In that moment, a strange feeling overcame his entire body as his spirit origin began to fall apart. What happened?
I'm sorry.
Huh? She neutralized it. I never expected her to be able to react so fast. I shouldn't have underestimated a long-range interstellar battlecraft. The power of mechas. Orion. Orion. His spirit origin is collapsing.
How did she block that? Tell me, what's going on, technical advisor? And hurry.
I can't believe it. We've never seen Artemis fire a cannon twice in a row like this. It's as though she doesn't even care that this is going to fry every magical circuit in her body. Nothing in Hephaestus' data indicated she would ever do anything like this. Does this mean she's learning and adapting?
Is that what happened? Damn it. Whoa, what about arrows? Aren't there any other arrows we can use?
Never mind that. You need to get out of there, now. Wait, no way. She's getting ready to fire a third shot. Run! Dot is right. So many dots. And ooh, hello. I hope your stream went by well. Firing energy charge in 3, 2, 1. Slight magical energy reading detected. No threat posed. No threat? Excuse you? My command spells. What about my command spells? I have them prepared.
That light. Is that...
It's a summon. A servant's trying to materialize this very instant. Misaki. I don't know who it could be, but there's a chance this hero could help us survive this. You know, that sounds good. I want to summon. Then there's only one thing to do. Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. Oh, I'm so happy I can summon. Ooh, hello, hello. Ooh, who did I summon? No need to tell me what's going on.
This old man already knows what to do.
Oh, it's an old man.
A certain green-haired, lame brain filled me in.
It's who? Who he? He who... Oh. Oh. I mean, I guess I should have expected that.
My name is Hector. Hector of the Shining Helmet. I'm the hero who's been summoned here solely for this purpose of defending you guys from the moon goddess.
I mean, that is my gotcha luck, of course. I got my nice 3-star, boy. It makes lots and lots of sense. Sobs. And ooh, good luck in Atlantis.
Huh? You mean you're not an archer? Afraid not. But don't worry, I know what I've gotta do. This old man's here to buy you guys some time.
But, big brother, what do you mean? No, forget that. There's so many other things I want to ask you.
Hey, Paris, it's simple, really. I'm gonna use my noble phantasm, Durandana Pilum, to protect you guys from Artemis's incoming blast. That's the only reason I answered the summons. I had to, since Achilles himself asked me.
Achilles? He did? He asked? Wow, so nice. Like, Hector, please! Hector, please! Do the thing, Hector! Ooh, Nemesis Island. The Hunter Who Pierces the Goddess Part 2. Boop. Man, I love the low cost. It's gonna be so good farming free quests later. Ooh, the satisfaction. Delicious, delicious Saint Quartz. I'll throw at least one multi-summon to Shuten Doji. I want her. She cute.
Oh!
Okay, first thing, endurance battle. Alrighty, I got this. I can endure the endurance as one do. When enduring. Yeah, this is fine. This is completely fine. I must save this part. Wait, how much do you have? One left, though. And we'll see how this goes. It's only one energy, so I don't feel too guilty if I lose, you know? Yeah, that's completely fine. Ha, 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 sobs. Pain and suffering. Tears. But no regrets. Good job, Achilles. Try your best, my dude. Ouch. That was slightly painful, but you know, it's fine. Because no pain, no gain. And we believe in the gains here. Yeah, his MP removing invincible. Ah, well. This'll hurt then. Ouch. Man, these border guards do hurt. Especially the first one, A. Hey, you are a true warrior. But I will focus on C because C gives me less fear. Ooh, so close! Man, what a tease that be. Big oof.
Well, this is fine, I believe.
Good job, Achilles. There is hope. Ouch.
Did I survive long enough?
No, I did not, game. Okay, I see how it is. It's fine. Yeah, this be completely fine. We're all good here. Should be fine, fingers crossed. Phew. Good job, Achilles, for living. Through that fight, anyways.
Keep it up. We've almost got him.
He kind of looks like he's covered in the strawberry syrup that I use for making strawberry milk.
Ha, almost got me. Don't make me laugh. Gah. Now, kill him! Weren't you listening? How? I told you, don't make me laugh. How can you still stand? 'Cause I'm still fighting. I know my noble phantasm pierced your heart. Your spirit core should be shattered. So how? How are you still alive? Back in the Far East, there was a hero by the name of Musashibo Benkei. They say he kept on fighting, even after his whole body had been filled with arrows, that even after he died, he remained standing.
Dang, Benkei, you're cool.
And he didn't have any divine blood in him or anything. He was just an ordinary guy. In which case, as a son of the goddess Thetis and the hero Peleus, you'd better believe me, I'm not gonna let him show me up. You're right, I'm probably dead already. But alive or dead, there's no way I'm letting you guys through. Not for 1 second. I'm not even gonna bother saying anything anymore. From now on, my spear does all the talking.
So yeah, I'm gonna die. But my hero's intuition is telling me there's still something I can do.
Yeah, normally, this kind of thing would be impossible. But if I can use my very existence as a catalyst to counter-summon Hector, I bet that helped Master out a lot.
As for me and my body, just being dead's no reason I can't keep fighting.
It's true, he is already dead, and yet... he's still fighting. Even if I take him down, I don't know if I'd make it before her next shot hits. I'll show you what I'm made of. The rest of you, fall back. I'll settle this myself. Ha!
When did I first start thinking I might have made a mistake? I'm a centaur sage, a child of gods. The knowledge I was given tells me this world's history has reached a dead end. It's long since become a world where today, yesterday, and tomorrow have no meaningful difference. A world with no progress, no evolution. But all the same, I still love this world. Aw, the power of love.
So, there you have it. I'll counteract this blast and buy you guys some time. After that, I'm afraid you'll be on your own.
Wait, please. There's still so much I want to ask you.
Paris. There's not much left for me to tell you. You've been fighting so bravely. I'm proud of you. As for you... You are my successor, and I'm counting on you.
I wonder if Paris got like an older looking sprite, would it look more like Hector? But with green hair? Or would he still be cutesy? The light races down towards us like a tidal wave. Hector stands up before Orion, his spear calmly at the ready.
Master.
Yeah?
Thanks for summoning me. It's not every day I get a chance to show off my stuff on a stage like this.
He smiles an indomitable smile and says,
Target confirmed. Though my body may fall to pieces, my spear is unbreakable. Just like the hope it stands for. Go. Durandana!
well, look at you, Hector, being all cool and badass and the like. GG, Hector. Hector falls to his knees in agony, his right arm blown to pieces. Brother!
Well, that's all she wrote for this old man. That bought you all a little time. And no matter how powerless you feel or how desperate things look, there's always something we can do, yeah? So use your heads. You come up with something, Paris?
Orion,
Yeah?
I'll be your arrow. Eh?
Paris, wait, that's...
You can turn me into one, right, Lord Apollo? I know you once imbued my arrows with your authority when I shot Achilles' heel. So if you have authority over arrows, you must be able to turn me into one.
I can. But are you sure that's what you want? You'd basically be giving up your life.
That's fine with me. If there really is such a thing as destiny, then I think this is where it can go one of two ways. So if I'm going to make a stand, it has to be here and now.
Got it, okay. I'll use my authority to turn you into an arrow. The same kind that Hephaestus made should work, right? But it will take me a little time, so somebody's going to have to buy us another 10 seconds. Can you do that, Monticardo? Yeah, I think so.
Huh?
Lord Hector, I am Monticardo, king of the Tartars, and an adventurer. I once went on a journey to find your sword and made an oath. Please, would you... I get it, Monticardo. You don't have to spell it all out. Go for it. But let this old man give you just one word of warning. Make sure you say a proper goodbye first. Misaki. I wasn't planning on saying goodbye already, but it looks like this is where we'll be parting ways, my friend.
Already? Dot 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 or dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot.
Come on. Don't look at me like that. You know, the whole reason we were summoned to begin with was to save the world. But right now, I want to do this for purely personal reasons. I want to save my friend. I want to save you. And this is the only way I can think of to do that. You know, the oath I swore? I promised the heavens and the fairies that I would never wield another sword until I obtained Durandal. And now, I have a chance to make good on it. So, I don't know what else to say now, except... Don't look at me like that. This is hard for me too. I know I'll get to go out proudly as a hero and a servant helping their master. But that doesn't make it any easier to say goodbye to my friend. So, this isn't going to be Monticardo the hero. This is just Monticardo saving his friend. I won't ask you to not let it get you down, but it's okay to save the tears for later. Well, see you around!
I feel like the only one who's not leaving me is Jason. Jason's just taking a nap.
I hereby forgo my noble phantasm, Serment din Durandal, in accordance with my oath.
He takes up the now ownerless ultimate spear and yells at the top of his lungs.
I now hold in my hands the weapon I always swore I would, the unbreakable ultimate sword. I hereby release its power so that I can protect my friend.
In that moment, he fulfilled the oath he swore in life. He no longer held a wooden sword, but one of shining metal. It was a new, fantastic noble phantasm, one even he hadn't known existed.
Here comes my second noble phantasm. Rive de Durandal.
He stood facing down the moon goddess herself, and stood firm in the face of her cannon. He was struck blind almost instantly, then went his sense of touch barely a second later.
Rah!
His organs shut down, his ears bled as he went deaf, the light seared his skin, bursting the blood vessels beneath. But even so, Artemis's blast never reached Misaki or her companions.
It's all up to you now, Orion.
Monticardo's face relaxed at Orion's response. He knew he wouldn't have to worry about that now. He would die to help his friend, knowing the rest was in good hands. Man, Monticardo's such a good bro. He really is besto friendo.
Still, I'm going to miss her.
It was no more than a fleeting moment, a figurative blink of an eye, a declaration and a concept. All he'd wanted to do was to console her. But despite that, right now, Monticardo considered her a true friend from the bottom of his heart. Even if he'd ended up never being able to do anything a friend would do for her. But, you know,
this wasn't something I could do because I'm a servant. It's all because I'm your friend.
oh, the power of friendship is so real. Last stream we had a love confession, and now this time we have besto friendo. Gosh darn it though, how Bartholomew's just like, you know, shit's hitting the fan, it's time for me to leave, bye. And now it's time for the regular ...
There's no time to mourn your friend's death, Misaki. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go on ahead too. Why is that, you say? Because I'm going to use everything I've got to transform Paris here. And that means my cute sheep self will disappear too.
Master? Thank you for everything. But I didn't do anything. Are you leaving too, Paris? Are you leaving too? Yes, I am. Oh, but please don't be upset. And there's a difference between giving up your life for a cause and just throwing it away. I never would have chosen to do this if there had been any other way. But right here, right now, this is something only I can do. So I'm going to fight. I may not look it, but I'm a hero too after all. Good luck, Orion. I'm counting on you to finish this.
I know. Don't worry.
But you're already falling apart. You can't even move a single finger in your right hand anymore. I don't see how you can.
Well, what are you waiting for, Misaki? What do you think those command spells are for? Go on, get Orion back on his feet. And that bow in his hands. Use them all up if you have to.
Well, it's a good thing I have those special prisms, heh. But I did save my command spells, just in case.
Yes, I know. He can barely move right now, so I'm sure it's going to be painful. But when you're a hero, sometimes you have to stand up for what you're fighting for, no matter what. Surely, you must have seen that by now over the course of these 5 lost bouts.
Master! By my command spell, Orion, shoot down the moon! Goodbye, command spells.
Alright. I don't know if it's actually working or not, but I feel a lot better now. Thanks.
I sure hope you're feeling better because it's working. Well, as long as you're feeling better, that's good enough. Yeah, it should be working. Like, come on. Because it's working, if not, oof.
Just kidding. Well, do you think you can pull it off this time? Yeah, I definitely can. Paris.
Right. Ooh, pretty.
This was more fun than I expected, humans. Thanks. Artemis!
His call rang out to the heavens like a lion's roar. Am I here right now because I'm a grand servant? Or because I'm the man who shot down a goddess? I bet it's both.
I renounced my grand status so that I might finally shoot down Artemis, the moon goddess. Renouncing your grand status? Now I see.
Ooh.
I won't let you fall for anyone else but me. Nobody else but me can wield this bow. Nobody else but me can bring you down. I was summoned here of my own volition, and I'm aiming my shot at you of my own volition too.
Orion knocks the arrow, but the light of death that Monticardo held back comes barreling towards him once more. He simply looks up at it and smiles a fierce, indomitable smile. That's a good ascension, Art. I want to ask you something.
What is it?
I acquired your memories from when you were alive and compared them to a recent scan of your brain.
Hey, don't go peering into other people's memories. Those are supposed to be private.
That other me, the Artemis you see in your world, why does she appear to be enjoying herself so much?
Oh, that?
Yes, that.
That's because she's in love with me. At least, I think so.
I mean, clearly she is. I was being like, my darling. I don't know why, but that memory irritates me. Would you mind if I took it?
Yes, I would.
How unpleasant. Yet, unpleasant as it is, it's also fascinating. That's right, you're broken. You were broken long ago. You must have hit your limits forever ago. You must have broken down ages ago. You've been drifting around the sky by yourself for 10,000 years, without anything to brighten your day. You could not even conceive of asking for help anymore, all because you're a goddess. I should have realized it sooner. I was a fool for refusing to do this, all because I didn't want to hurt you. And you're a fool too, for wishing you didn't have to hurt anyone. I think that's the key difference between you here and you in proper human history. All of you should have come down to Earth, even if it meant you'd end up hurting others or getting hurt yourselves.
So get ready, Artemis. Because I'm about to hurt the hell out of you.
He pulls back the string of the bow forged by a god. He draws back the golden arrow made by transforming a heroic spirit's body.
You've been up there alone for far too long, Artemis. It's time you came down.
The man who renounced his grand status calls out to the goddess floating high above him.
Don't worry. I'll be right here falling with you.
So many heroes gave their lives so he could come this far. Francis Drake, Mochizuki Chiome, Charlotte Corday, Bartholomew Roberts, Achilles, Hector, Monticardo, Paris, Apollo. All their sacrifices were leading up to this moment.
Noble phantasm.
His third noble phantasm is one that shouldn't even exist. It could only be achieved by a servant renouncing grand status, wielding a bow forged by a god with an arrow made from a heroic spirit. An arrow he fires not out of hatred, nor conflict, nor hostility, nor with a desire to kill. With compassion and love. I mean, that is pretty hard to reach all those requirements for this specific third noble phantasm.
Ortigia, amore mio.
Look at him go. Oh, that is a big blast. A lone arrow, fired for the sole purpose of felling the moon goddess. Artemis soon realized there was nothing she could do to react in time. Neither intercepting the arrow nor evading it were plausible options. Firing shooting star Ortigia. Even so, she chose to return fire. Why? Why is this happening? Why is this happening? I don't understand myself. I don't understand this conclusion I've reached. I can't understand why he's doing this either. Why is he trying to kill me? Why did he break his oath in order to fight me? Why did he aim his arrows at me?
I figured it out. I figured it out way back then. You weren't acting rationally when you blew up your terminal and the island she was on. You were acting emotionally. You were angry and jealous. Things you would never feel if you were just a machine. Which means these past 10,000 years must have been unbearable for you. Did you really think I could stand seeing you in such constant distress?
The golden light tore through the divine blast and kept sailing on. Orion's noble phantasm raced towards its destination with speed and power unlike anything the world had ever seen. It was an arrow created solely for Artemis, an arrow fired out of his love for her, an arrow more powerful than anything, an arrow that would ignore all of Artemis's defenses, evade every unfair obstacle in its path, and find its way to her core with unfailing accuracy. Ah. Ooh. Goodbye, Mecha Artemis. I realized everything the moment it struck me. He truly had put everything he had into this arrow in order to fire it. This arrow is Orion's very essence, a noble phantasm activated at the cost of his own life, all to destroy the goddess of the moon. But in it, there was not a trace of animosity to be found. This arrow was kind, merciful, compassionate, sorrowful, mournful, loving. This right here is the essential trait of proper human history, and the crucial way we differ from it. This man, Orion, loved a god as his equal. It's a detestable fact. No god should ever fall, especially at the hands of a human. And yet, the moment I felt jealous was the moment I truly lost. If I made all my separate units act independently and attach the ones that were destroyed, I might still be able to stay in orbit and retain a minimum of viable firepower. But I can't. I can't do anything now that I've taken this arrow. This arrow is pure love. Now that I've been struck, there's nothing left but to fall for it. I know that Orion is from proper human history. I know he fell in love with the Artemis of his world. I know it isn't actually me that he loves, but all the same. I was so happy that he cared enough to aim his love at me. Oh, she truly did fall for him in multiple senses. Hey, why won't you join me in eternity?
'Cause it'd be boring.
But death is so ugly and horrible. Aren't you afraid of it? If you became a god, that would solve everything.
I like the idea of ascending to the stars, but no, becoming a god isn't for me.
Even though we could love each other for all of time?
The day will come when we go our separate ways, and our love comes to an end. It'll be sad when that happens, but it's all a part of being human.
I don't get it.
Well, of course you don't. I mean no offense, it's just... You're a god. You have a different way of seeing the world. There's nothing wrong with that. But humans I see, the world differently. I think if I became a god, I'd regret it eventually.
But don't the prospects of eternal life and beauty sound appealing? If you stay human, your body and soul will both grow old and feeble one day.
Yeah, I might come to regret that too. But no, I'm pretty sure I'm good. Especially since one day, the fact that I'm part of humanity might come to be pretty important. Though that's just a hunch.
So you're throwing away your chance at eternity on a hunch? What a horrible human you are. But that might be for the best. Hey, if I ever need help as a god, will you come save me as a human? I would take up her offer. I'd be like, heck yeah, I don't mind. I'll stay with you forever. I won't age. That's cool. I'm cool with that. That's right. You will, won't you? You're an arrogant, foolish human, overflowing with ridiculous sentiment. That's all true, but it's also why it's so beautiful to me. All units shutting down. At last, I can finally sleep. She feels herself falling apart. She was supposed to be indestructible, yet here she is, crumbling to pieces. The moon goddess falls to ruin not out of sin, nor out of punishment, but out of love. Atlantis is full of love and friendship. Did you do it?
Yeah, I destroyed her. My part here is done now. I know it'll be hard for you to go on without me. It'll be painful and sad too, but even so...
We keep getting back up. We keep moving forward.
There you go. Man, the sky really doesn't belong to her anymore, does it? Part of me's gonna miss her, but this is how it should be. I can't thank you enough, Master. I couldn't have saved her without you. Oh, and one more word of warning. Grand Servants are usually summoned for a really good, specific reason. So be careful, because no matter what you run into, I won't be able to help you anymore. You see what I'm getting at? Hey, How about one last handshake before I go?
Sure.
It's okay. There's nothing wrong with crying, but don't spend your time looking back either. All of history is made up of cycles repeating like that. Someday, you'll be passing the baton to someone else too, like Drake did.
Man, I still wish we could have got Drake's outfit here. Or her other outfit. Man, Drake, your outfits are so good. Why can't they be Spiritron dresses yet?
And when you do, you'll find that you're the proudest you've been in your whole life. That's right, I'm real proud of you. No, not just you. I'm proud of the whole of history that created you. After all, you picked up our baton and ran with it far enough for us to get here. I'm sorry, I can't stick around till this is all over. But between you and MASH, I know you'll make do. Alright then, get going to Olympus. I've got a long overdue date with Artemis.
Goodbye, Orion. Goodbye, TriStar. Goodbye, Orion. Have fun on your date.
And see you around.
Orion.
As for the rest of you at Chaldea and the Wandering Sea, make sure you really give it your all as you back up Misaki and MASH here. Naturally, they'll continue to have our full support. Oh, and you there, pudgy guy.
I like the send-off. It's like, ah yes, all of you, and specifically you, pudgy guy.
Wait, do you mean me? Who are you to comment on my physique? Who else could I mean? Anyway, thanks. You gave me the kick I needed to get back up again. Well, of course, any commander worth his salt would have done the same. That went straight to your head, didn't it? Ha 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 ha! Remember, Misaki there only used her command spells because I ordered her to. So don't forget about that either. Good point. You know something? I thought if I managed to make Artemis fall, I'd end up disappearing all by my lonesome. I never thought I'd get a send-off like this, with tears and laughter and a good company. Not gonna lie, it feels pretty great. This is exactly what an adventure is supposed to be like, and I know the others would all agree.
Man, we lost so many. Jason's just napping. He didn't go poof. But everyone else, though. Look at all their smiling faces. Do I have funds for Miss Crane? Well, last week I made a bet with myself if I can't finish Atlantis last week, I can't buy Saint Quartz for the month, and my computer went poof. So I can't get Saint Quartz for the month, but it's okay. I still have a decent amount for Miss Crane. I wouldn't mind getting Mysterious Heroine Altair X, the Berserker too, because she's cute.
From here on, it's all up to you.
Bye, Orion. Orion? Well. Let's go. I anchored the storm border at the island's northernmost point. Come meet us there when you're ready. Remember, we still have another god left to fight. Okay, I'm ready. Right, okay, Master, let's get going. Hey, speak of the sleepy boy. Jason?
Jason! Keep it down, will you? The last thing I need is more ringing in my ears.
You're alive?
Damn right I am. Not my fault you forgot.
I would never forget, Jason. I remember you were sleeping. You shot through the air and then afterwards you're like, I need a nap.
You're headed off to Poseidon's domain next, right? I'll come with you. Well, what are you waiting for? This is the part where you say something mean to me, like, as if you'd be of any help, or, I wish Achilles had survived instead.
Jason, do you want me to bully you? Is that what you're into? I mean, I could.
Why would we ever say anything of that sort? Enough with the persecution complex. Given our current circumstances, isn't it obvious that we're glad you're still alive and willing to help?
Are you okay, Jason? Come on, Jason, let's go. Are you okay, my dude?
You mean in the head? You do, don't you?
He's just determined to take everything the worst way possible. Oh.
But no, never mind. It'll be clear enough once we get there.
At any rate, we should be on our way. Let's get going.
Silly Jason.
But that's why he's the greatest. We made it to the shore. Welcome back, guys.
I wouldn't say I'm back. I'd say I'm here as a guest. That's it.
Let's not sweat the details, shall we?
What are you looking at me like that for, Holmes? Go on, get out of here, shoo! I do beg your pardon, old trade habits. At any rate, it is most encouraging to have you back here. Don't flatter me, detective. We both know you don't mean that. Anyway, let's set sail for the Great Pit.
Hey, Misaki, could you take a look at the Tree of Emptiness through this periscope for me? Got it. Ooh. Do you see anything, Master? There's something off about this Tree of Emptiness. I'll put up the periscope's feed on the monitor.
I don't see anything unusual about it. Well, I suppose it might be a little... What the? It's transparent. Just as I thought, it's a mirage. You thought this might be the case? Aha! So that's what was on your mind earlier. Precisely. The Tree of Emptiness is an illusion, and therefore impossible to cut down.
Then, what does this mean?
The interstellar metropolis of Mount Olympus does not exist in the sky. Quite the opposite. It exists deep beneath the Earth's surface.
Ooh, that sounds more fun.
But, the only way that makes any sense is if the Hollow Earth theory were correct. And that nonsense was disproven ages ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in an investigation I conducted earlier, I learned that there is also a great spirit graveyard deep beneath the clock tower, no? You mean the spiritual tomb of Albion? Okay, yes, there is that, but come on. There's also a big difference between the ground under the clock tower and the giant hollow in the middle of the Atlantic.
Oh, Gardolph, you should have seen when we went to Agartha.
I suppose that this just goes to show the power a fully blossomed Tree of Emptiness possesses. Apparently, it is even capable of tying a space that could normally never exist to reality. In this lost belt, whatever lies down that hole is a true face of reality. This also explains why Krishtaria's domain is the most expansive. Considering how he used magecraft to expand the Shadow Border's interior beyond its physical dimensions, it stands to reason that the caster who excels at territory creation would be able to expand their domain. That said, a feat like this is akin to turning Earth itself into an enormous container. It truly is a display of power on a completely different scale. Then, cutting down the tree of emptiness we're seeing here would be, indeed, meaningless. As such, there is only one option available to us. Instead of going up, we will have to go straight down into the Great Pit. I expect that's also where we'll find Poseidon, the last guard of Olympus.
We'll be diving down and heading towards that big hole, huh? Fine by me. That keeps things nice and simple.
Whoa, easy there. Heading for the hole is all well and good, but we don't want to, fall in, right?
I know that. Don't worry. I'll approach it slowly and circuitously, so we can get a good idea of... What the? There's an incredibly powerful gravitational force pulling us towards the Great Pit.
There, you see? What did I tell you?
Quick, head to the surface.
No. Resisting will only put the storm border under unnecessary duress. And as I say, I believe we should quite literally go with the flow here.
But what happens when we fall into the hole?
Don't worry, if I read this right, and I believe I have, then we won't fall to our deaths. I believe this is Poseidon's way of inviting us to see him. Well, Commander, what do you say?
I mean, if he's inviting us, we gotta say hello, right?
Does it even matter what I say now? We're clearly already headed down that route. We're gonna fall!
Said in an ear-piercing scream. Eee! So it'll be like going on a roller coaster. No, let's go with the ee!
Huh? Is it just me, or are you not even freaking out about this?
Well, everyone, I have some good news. We finally arrived at the Great Pit, and all that's left now is to fall down it. Ah! Whee! Better buckle up. The Great Pit. Let's see how great this pit is. Hehehe, final showdown. Our rate of descent slowed down a bit now that we've submerged, but there's a humongous whirlpool up ahead. This is the underwater equivalent of going out of the frying pan and into the water. We're like frogs in a washing machine.
Calm down. Just focus on keeping us steady and going with the vortex's flow. All hands, keep to your posts. Keep an eye out for hostiles.
I've never seen a whirlpool in the ocean before, luckily.
Oog. This is the worst turbulence I've ever experienced. Please, tell me this will be over soon. I don't think my stomach can take much more of...
And there it is. We've got an enormous mass headed our way at 100 knots.
All ahead flank. Evasive maneuvers.
Are we okay? Are we okay?
I need a damage report. How's the engine?
Aye, sir. Engine room here. One of the main engines has been busted. I'm gonna have to shut it down to fix it.
Got it. Activate the secondary engines in the meantime.
Aye, sir. We should reach our top speed in about 20 seconds. I just finished my analysis. This mass is composed of parts that are a 63.8% match to those used in Artemis. So that, plus our current circumstances, lead me to conclude that it pretty much has to be Poseidon. It just came out of nowhere and slammed right into. Not the most sophisticated attack, but quite effective all the same. And here it comes again.
Low torpedo tubes 1 and 2. Let's bust this thing's head open.
Aye, aye, Captain. Torpedoes are loaded and ready.
Fire.
Yes, sir. Firing first and second torpedoes.
Confirming 2 impacts.
but it doesn't look like they had much effect. The target is only getting closer.
Ready tubes 3 and 4. Get the others reloaded on the double.
Excuse me, can I say something? Those last torpedoes didn't actually hit. All they did was blow up.
Explain.
I just told you, those torpedoes didn't hit their target at all. They just exploded right before they reached it. So I tried scanning further down, and I found a ridiculously strong magical energy barrier shrouding the thing. That barrier is powered by 3 highly dense energy sources. And when I say highly dense, I mean each one has a holy grail levels of magical energy. Man, if only we still had Francis Drake on our side. Cause she did take one core of his, right? I thought they looked familiar, and I finally remembered why. They're the same as this.
Yeah, it's a core. Right, the thing Drake took from Poseidon.
Exactly, a Poseidon core. That magical energy barrier is supposed to be powered by all 4 cores, but now that one core is missing thanks to Drake, it's left a noticeable hole.
Professor, reanalyze our offensive options with this new information in mind.
On it.
Da Vinci's right. I'm reading a gap in the defensive barrier towards Poseidon's aft quarter. It's clear we'll have to make use of this gaping hole in our strategy. I know. We could shoot a bunch of torpedoes into it.
No, that won't work.
Even if we fired every last torpedo we have in there, it would only destroy his back. Remember what happened with Artemis? These things won't stop until we completely destroy their weak points. In Poseidon's case, that means we'll have to destroy the other cores. Whoa, what are you saying? Do you even hear yourself? We might know that Poseidon's weak points are these cores, but those cores are all being protected by this impenetrable magical energy barrier. So how can we destroy the cores and get rid of the barrier?
I mean, if Drake could, why not us? Come on, Jason.
Well, that same barrier is preventing us from destroying the cores. There's nothing we can do, it's hopeless.
That logic's as circular as a skull of Pilcard, but it's not wrong.
Now I see. Once again, it appears we owe Francis Drake a great debt indeed. What are you talking about, Holmes? Well, I'm afraid she took her methods to the grave with her. The fact remains that she opened a hole in Poseidon. Do you realize what that means? It means we can use that hole to hit the cores directly without needing to punch through the barrier. Are you nuts?
Now I get it. You want to use a stormboarder?
Precisely. We're going to get right inside Poseidon and dismantle him from within.
A landing operation, huh? Not a very sophisticated plan, but that also gives it the most realistic chance of success.
But are you aware of just how dangerous this operation would be, Holmes? Indeed, I expect it will be a fiendishly risky endeavor, with very little room for error. But it is far from impossible. Besides, it is the only option we've got.
Yeah, you're right. In war, death is an inevitability.
You can't win without shedding some blood, and the ones who go in first always end up paying the heaviest price.
In this case, that would be me, my ship running aground, followed by my soldiers disembarking from it. Even if they succeeded at destroying the enemy base that way, it leaves them stranded with no way to come back home. That's terrible. Captain. That's terrible.
But as sure as my name is Captain Nemo, I refuse to let that happen. So I'm not running aground or leaving the battlefield or abandoning my soldiers to die. Poseidon might be the ruler of the sea, but we're the raging storm that treats it like our plaything. General quarters, all hands, brace. Once we evade Poseidon's next 100-knot charge, we're going to grab onto his stern.
Can you be a little more specific, sir?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to fight collisions with collisions.
Yay! I love pirate warfare!
There you have it, Misaki. We're going to do whatever we have to in order to get on top of Poseidon. By that, I presume you mean to break through the hole in his magical energy barrier? Right, from there, we'll be racing against the clock. Are you ready, Da Vinci?
You know it. We can't erase the clock without something to race in, after all.
Exactly. Besides, it was always meant to be a landing ship, right?
Oh, Gordy!
What is it? Why are you talking sing-songy to me all of a sudden?
Oh, nothing. I just thought you might want to start stretching now is all.
Huh?
It's Gordolf's time to shine.
Okay, we're ready. Marines, engineers. I'm expecting nothing but the best nautical skills from all of you. Remember, even a single second's delay could cost us our lives.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Don't you worry. It might be a lot flashier looking now, but this bad boy's still our Nautilus. The engine room's all good to go. Anything you want done, we'll get it done in no more than a second. That's the spirit.
It's a sonar. Poseidon's headed our way again. And he's still cruising along at 100 knots.
Keep going. We're going to charge straight in without fighting the vortex's current.
But won't we end up colliding with him head-on if we do that?
We're going to make an emergency dive right before impact and invade him with a meter to spare.
That's crazy!
1 minute to impact. Evasive maneuvers in 30 seconds. Only 30? Looking at the numbers, that should be just enough. Any sooner than that, and Poseidon will catch on to us. Start the countdown, Marine.
50 seconds to impact. 40 seconds. 35. 34. 33. 32. 31.
Now, blow the main ballast tanks. Emergency dive.
Aye, aye, Captain. We've got a topside collision.
Damage report.
Nothing to worry about. It looks like he just scratched the tail fin.
Good. Now come about 180 degrees. Line us up with that current. We're going to make our way into that hole in the magical energy barrier before Poseidon can turn himself around.
Aye, aye, sir. Coming about.
Are you sure about this? This should be substantially easier than India. All you need to do here is hit the ground running at full speed. I wish I could share your optimism. The hairs on my arms have been standing on end for what feels like ages. I've got a terrible feeling about this.
It's all right, Director. We know you can do this.
Well, I suppose we have made it this far. Indeed, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't steal a spotlight right at the end. This is a storm border. We made it through the hole in Poseidon's magical energy barrier. I'm about to eject the shadow border. Are you all ready?
Hang on, just give us a moment. Can you do this, Gordy?
Come
Come on, Director. Show us that phoenix spirit. You got this. Come on. Come on, Director.
Gah! I don't know if you're trying to pressure me. Will you stop looking at me like that already?
I'll share my snacks with you. I have some mochi ice cream in the freezer.
Oh, the hell with it. Whatever happens, at least it'll be better than sinking and drowning. Alright, I'm ready. You want to see the driving technique I honed in the safari rally? I'll show you the driving technique I honed in the safari rally, damn it! We're ready, Captain. In fact, don't wait any longer. My courage is fading more every second. Got it. I'll eject you right now. Fly. Shadow border.
I'll handle everything up to the landing. After that, it's all up to you, Gordy.
I know, damn it. Come on, tires. Don't slip on me now. I refuse to tumble to my death by accident after coming this far.
Go, Gordolf, go! He gets to show off his awesome driving skills. I mean, driving underwater would be different though than driving on land, but you know, Gordolf's a professional, so he got this. So that's what Poseidon's body looks like here. Interesting. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to look at this map during the free quest. Sad. But understandable. Since I'm betting we're gonna break the body. There. I'm picking up the signal of another Poseidon core. Just keep going straight, Gordy.
I know that. There it is.
That's one of his cores. Look out!
Yikes, that was too damn close. So he does have some manner of defensive system in place in event that his interior is breached. Though they were clearly designed quite hastily, if not outright sloppily. Their aim is all over the place. I see. He must have scrambled to put something together after Francis Drake made off with one of his cores. Sloppy or not, those things will still definitely kill us if they hit us, right? Damn it all! Misaki, Shielder, what do you think you're doing? Get out there and get your asses to the core already. It doesn't seem to be all that far, so it shouldn't take you long. Come on, get going.
Master. Alright, let's go.
Yes, get going. I'll come pick you up as soon as you've destroyed the core.
Right. Please wait here until we get back, everyone. I hope we have good diving equipment.
No harmful substances detected outside, and the air circulation looks good too. The mana seems to be at the age of God's level concentrations, but that shouldn't be a problem for you guys.
Yeah, we're used to the age of God level concentrations of magical energy. It'll almost be like being in a Rook again. Let's run for it. Right. Activating Ortonax now. Here goes.
Intruders detected. Intruders detected. Mobilize defenses. Mobilize defenses.
Let's keep going. Awaiting your orders, Master. Do the thing, Mash. Mash, smash. Good orders. Go, go, go. Loading. 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 Ooh. Ooh, fancy. That's a big core. Well, I mean, I shouldn't expect anything less from a core. This'll be fine. What do you do, core? Okay, increases charge by 1 each turn. Meh. Increase damage against their range with the power of the star.
The power of the star, eh?
Interesting. I will use all Arjuna here because I have Buster and I believe in the power of Buster. Because I love the power of Buster. The power of Buster is too good. I cannot resist it. The power of Buster is love. Go, 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 my boy. I want to see what Poseidon looks like. I hope I can see a sprite later. Like, I've been curious about Poseidon ever since, like, Okeanos and how Francis Drake would just, like, yoink, that holy grail might be mine now. And heck, here she took one of his cores as one do when you're Francis Drake. Ooh, it healed itself. Okay. Smart, going after the support unit. I understand, Poseidon Core. You know how it be. You know who the real threat is. Might as well just keep that one. I will keep her at arts for now. I'll save that too. I'll give that to her. Now go, go, go. Power of arts. I believe. I wonder if Poseidon would look epic or would he be like Nemo? I mean, true, I guess technically I am on Poseidon, so this is what he looks like. But now I want to see what he looked like inside of Okeanos. Did he still look like this when his Holy Grail was yoinked? And I guess I'll just keep her as that. Go, go, go! Keep me immortal. Plus, I have no fear since I have those amazing prisms, you know? No fear at all. Nice. So close to breaking down that barrier. Ah, well. And of course he's going after Castoria. He's smart. Yeah, he definitely knows who the real threat is. I understand. GG, Poseidon Core. You know how it be. Well, at least I can raise Arjuna's gauge here. Fingers crossed I can use his Noble Phantasm next turn, and yes, I can. All good. Invincible, how dare you? And you took down my gauge, how dare you? So incredibly rude. I do not appreciate that, Core. Oh, ignore sure hit and chance to reduce damage to 0. Chance. It's not guaranteed, so there is hope in the world, but at the same time, that is annoying as heck. I do not appreciate that. I want to see what are the chances. Okay, invincible. That worked. That worked. Invincible. Okay, about half of the attacks hit. That ain't bad. Bye, Arjuna. Bye, thank you for your hard work. Well, that was good to learn. Very, very good to learn. I guess I'll use this. Me. Ooh, hello, hello. Might as well just start using this too. I want to keep her alive. And might as well keep it as art so I can spam later. I'll use this. Nobu will save the day, worst case scenario. I believe in Nobu. That wasn't too bad. Oh, your healing abilities, sir. I do not appreciate them. And of course you're going after Nobu because Nobu's the greatest. He could sense Nobu's awesomeness, and now I wish I changed it to her attack to Buster because the Buster cards, but it's okay. Oh, I hate how that one was invincible, but it's fine. Noble punch, good. Ouch. Me. Well, fill up Nobu's gauge, that's a good thing. Go, Nobu, go. Good job, Nobu. Nobu hits good. Oh, I really hate when it lowers my gauge like that. That is so triggering, but it's okay. He filled it up for her. And now, by the power of Nobu, this is gonna be fine. Completely fine. I believe in the power of Nobu. We all believe in the power of Nobu in this household. Go, Nobu, go! I feel like the Poseidon core really likes being hit by Nobu. He's never evaded any of Nobu's hits. Only Nobu you got is the welfare. That's the only one I don't have. We opposite. Heh. That's one Poseidon core destroyed.
Come on, get in! You still have 2 more left to go.
Right.
Hang on. Shouldn't you be out there helping them? In a minute, I'm still recuperating here. Don't be ridiculous. You're obviously the picture of health. Not every wound is visible, you know. Oh man, it hurts. Wait, don't tell me you. Hold that thought, Director. We need to head to the next core.
Master! I'll go out to the Shadow Border's roof and keep the Ortonax engaged. I'll go with you.
Yes, that would be for the best, as I expect you two will be the enemy's primary focus of attack.
Why is that?
I'll tell you on the way. Now let's get going.
Let's get going. But no worries, Jason just needs another nap. He'll be fine. He's a sleepy, sleepy boy. Okay, next core. This'll be fine. Maintaining defensive position.
Hold on. Things are about to get bumpy.
Right.
Attack target, Francis Drake. Attack target, Francis Drake. Mobilize defenses. Mobilize defenses. Mobilize defenses. Kill her dead. Incinerate her. Leave no trace of her corpse behind.
Are you okay? I'm fine. The Ortonax is still good to go. They really are focusing on you.
I expect Poseidon's estimation of your threat level has gone up considerably now that you've destroyed one of his cores. I advise you keep that in mind, and to expect that the next core will be even more difficult than the last.
Understood. Let's go, Master.
Initiating defenses. Initiating defenses. Target, Francis Drake.
What's a good thing I did not bring my Francis Drake? Or else he'd be extra angry. My Drake is just chilling in my Chaldea. Probably eating a snack right now. It has a large-scale annihilator on its side. Spooky scary. Now what do you have? Same thing. Which is fine. No fear. It's all good. Let me just use the power of Buster here because I believe in the power of Buster. The power of Buster's the bestest. Never underestimate the power of Buster. It is a little annoying though how that core, you know, has a charge of 3 this time, but it's fine. That makes sense why the cores are super effective against the star attribute. It's like they really are programmed against Francis Drake. They're super angry. I just want to destroy the thingy. Because I believe, no regrets. I can break the core good. Yeah, core, do your thing. Whatever. This is fine, it's completely fine. Ha 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 ha. No regrets. Go, go, go. Wee. Okay. Of course, going after Castoria first, understandable. Ooh, I hate that thing. Whatever it did is annoying as heck. And I do not appreciate that. So rude, so very, very rude. I want to keep Arjuna alive more. He has guts, but he must stay alive. And I'll keep Space Ishtar alive a little bit longer. Sorry, Castoria. You did great, sweetie. Not too bad. Ouch. The fact that it keeps lowering the gauge, which hurts. But it's fine, Arjuna's alive. And that's what matters. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's see, what cards do I have? Ooh, Buster, I appreciate that. That is my favorite. Power of Buster. Go, go, go. Ooh, so close. A little bit more. Ouch. Man, that core really hurts. What an annoying core you be. It's fine though. I will save Nobu's thingy for now, but I will do this just to keep her alive a little bit longer. Wow, look at these nice cards. I appreciate it, the power of Nobu. Go, Nobu, go. Break that gauge. GG, Nobu. Oh, I don't like that. Don't lower my defense, please. Excuse you? That is so rude. What a rude core you are. Oh man, I don't like that. Defense down. So incredibly annoying. Nah, no need to retry the fight. I have the power of prisms. Bye, Nobu. Good job, Nobu, lasting to the end. You're gonna go poof now, but we're gonna at least damage the core a lot. Happy amount of damage. Good job, Nobu. You went out like a champ. My delicious stones. I have 20 of them. Nom. Tasty, tasty stone. Hello, core. Look, we're back. Nice to see you again. Did I break the game? Arjuna? Oh, there you are. I got scared for a second. I'm like, uh-oh. Arjuna's just too powerful. He takes like a few seconds to load in. As one does when you're Arjuna, I guess. He's just so overpowered that the game's like, we can't load his epicness. Not yet, anyways. We gotta be dramatic. Do the thing, Arjuna. Nice. Yay. Oh man, I'm gonna get my bond court so soon. We did it! Next core. Ooh, that one's fancier. The head core. Oh, I'm gonna bonk it. That's gonna be satisfying. I wanna bonk a head core. As one do.
There. We're almost to the last core. Just so you're aware, we've been getting an endless string of identical warnings for a while now.
Capture Francis Drake at all costs. Capture Francis Drake at all costs.
How can such a machine make a mistake like this? It just goes to show that computer bugs can strike anywhere. Alright, that's as close as I can get.
Thanks, Director. We'll take it from here. Oh man, poor Poseidon having a bug then. Let's go, Master. I can sense even stronger energy coming from that core compared to the others. Watch your step. Wait, servant readings incoming. Ooh. You're... Drake. Francis Drake. This is the true face of Poseidon, a factory ship designed to renovate planetary environments. His primary objective was the renovation and oversight of marine environments. Though of course, as you can see, he's now nothing more than the great pit's guard. That said, he still had some semblance of sanity remaining, right up until Drake took one of his cores. Chiron!
How good to see you again, Master Proper Human History. Chiron. Oh, I'm surprised to see you're still alive, Jason. Well, no matter. The fact remains that I'm the last soldier tasked with defending the Sea of Atlantis. Achilles really handed your horse ass to you, didn't he? From what I hear, not even dying was enough to stop him from giving you a hard time. Indeed, it was quite the embarrassing spectacle. Regardless, this is still the last bastion between you and Olympus. Neither of us have the luxury of turning back now, even if we wish to. And while we're on the subject, let us not forget that I killed Achilles, and you lot killed Odysseus. So what? You're saying we're even now? Hardly. I'm saying that any chance we might have had for a peaceful reconciliation is long gone. I am Chiron. I swore to my comrade Odysseus that I would defend Atlantis with my life. Now come at me if you dare. Well said. Then let's settle this once and for all. Good luck, you two.
Thanks, Jason. Thanks. Jason?
I'm rooting for you. That'll have to be enough.
Oh yes, my great cheerleader Jason, thank you. That's good enough for me. Let's do this, MASH. Right, sorry about that, Captain Jason. I understand the situation now. Don't worry, we can handle this. Between Master Misaki and myself, we're ready and willing to bring this Atlantis campaign to an end.
How about you?
Wow, Jason gave me luck. Because he gave me luck tonight, maybe I can even summon Shuten Doji. Through the power of Jason's boost. Thank you, Jason, for cheering me on. Oh, Jason, what a sweetheart you are. There's the special core. And the Angie boy. Probably the same stuff. Jason's encouragement. Thanks, Jason. What'd you give us for encouragement, my boy? Wow. Increased damage dealt for 1 turn. Thanks, Jason. Look at Jason being the greatest of all time. Like, as one does when you're Jason, clearly. And I might as well just raise gauges at this point. Yeah, this is fine. I'll raise hers too, so then that way I can do a thing. Might as well prep the farming. That was pretty good. Ooh, so close to filling up her gauge. Ooh, I do not like those debuffs. Oh, thank you, Jason. Wow, increased NP amount gained? What a sweetheart he is. Man, so close. But it's fine. I will believe. Go, Arjuna, go. Do a thing. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. Come on, Castoria, we gotta raise your gauge before Chiron does his thing. I don't wanna go poof. Good job, Arjuna. Okay, let's see how this goes. Power of guts. Stun and target focus Arjuna. Oh, that is annoying and smart. I do not appreciate that smartness. Oh, I really dislike that. Oh man. I'm sorry, Arjuna, you're gonna go poof right now. Yeah, you're probably gonna go poof. Yeah, I'll just let you rely on your guts. I want Castoria to live a little bit longer. Yeah, that ain't too bad. I really do dislike how it does that to my gauge. Oh, that is so annoying. That is the ultimate rage. I dislike that part. Oh, Jason, if only you could increase my gauge too. To counteract the decrease. Jason! Oof. Well, let's see who Chiron goes after. Or is he not gonna do the thing? I mean, I'll prevent him for now. A little bit of stalling is good. Stalling is good. Man, if I can get like NP2 Arjuna, that'd be lovely. Or more. Okay, he's giving a boost. Yeah, do that thing. Thank you, Jason, for your encouragement. How sweet of you, Jason. I appreciate your encouragement, Jason. I wonder who will attack first. Please be Chiron. Okay, now time to feel the damage. Oh, nope, it's gonna be the core, of course. Uh-oh, who are you gonna target? I mean, of course you'd go after her. She's powerful. I understand, which is why I'm upset. Oh well. That is fine. Thank you, Jason, for your encouragement. I very much appreciate that, Jason. You're so encouraging, my dude. What a sweetheart you are, Jason. Thanks, Jason. Alrighty, let's see how painful this will be. Guess I'll raise gauge. Good job, Nobu and Castoria. Oof. Oh, I hate that evade. That is annoying as heck. Well, this is gonna be a thing. And at least I can fill up gauges here. Might as well just focus on that. Except the core will lower my gauge anyway, so it's fine. Meh. Oof. Yeah, I gotta raise his bond. I'm probably never gonna actually use him. Like, sorry, Angry Mango, but I have no big attachments. After the Angry Mango's raised, or his bond is raised, I'm gonna put Jason back in. Jason and I are on the path to best friendhood. Because we are gonna be the greatest besties of all time, as one does when you have Jason on your side. Oh, Jason. Not too bad. Oof. Who are you gonna attack? Okay, she was about to go poof anyways. Oof. No. I feel like the Angry Mango would appreciate the honesty. He'd be like, understandable, master. At least you're being honest with your bonds with me. You just want to unlock my interlude. I see how it be, but it's fine. Thanks for being honest with me, master. And then Jason's probably shuddering like, no, not again. Do not put me on that team again. But Jason, why not? We're besties, Jason. Oof. The Nobu team's doing decent at least. Good job, Team Nobu. Trying your bestest. Man, that's annoying, but it's fine. I'll at least bonk a bit. I'll get rid of that for when I revive using the lovely, lovely cores. My delicious core that I will eat. Nom nom nom. Phew. Oh, it's angry. Understandably angry. Well, joke's on you, Core. I have delicious rocks I can eat. Delicious ley limestone. Nom nom nom. It tastes good. It's like eating sugar. It's basically a sugar cube. Or no, it's a hard candy. I've never had a sugar cube. I imagine it just tastes like eating, like, coarse sugar, but in a cube form. Delicious. Much wow. And now time to do a thing. Oh, the revenge is gonna be sweet. It's gonna be lovely deliciousness. This is gonna be fun. Wee. I did do the full data download, like maybe before my screen went poof. I think my Arjuna is just built different. He wants to make the most dramatic entrance. I don't know why he specifically wants to do that, but I will not question my Arjuna too much. He is the boy. Phew. That invincible's annoying. Oh, of course, evade. How dare you evade? Meh. Well... It's fine. This is completely fine. Fine, Chiron, you can evade for now. Yeah, you can evade for now, Chiron, whatever. Humph. Gauge raised good. Let's see who he attacks. Will it be the one person without the invincible? Very smart going for my Arjuna. I understand, Arjuna's beautiful. Also, there's no worries at this point. Let's see. Okay, 2 left. Might as well just break that. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. What do you do again for yours? I never used it before. I'm gonna stare real quick. Okay. I'll just regular attack for now. Boop. I'll use his Noble Phantasm the next turn just because it's funny. Or it sounds funny. Look at the core trying to do its best. Thank you, Jason, for your encouragement. I appreciate your encouragement, Jason. You are the greatest, Jason. And just for funsies, wee. Alrighty, so that's what it looks like. Look at him trying his best. Now time to decide which Nobu's gonna end it. Jason for more encouragement. Wow, Jason, you're the greatest, Jason. I'll just have Nobunaga, the rock and roll, to do the thing. Poseidon probably never saw this coming. Nobu in a swimsuit, destroying him with the power of rock and roll. He was expecting Francis Drake. Heh. Same for Chiron, he's probably like, I never expected that either. Ooh. Rebooting. Impossible. Target elimination. Impossible. Logic unit. Inoperable. Weapon control systems. 99% destroyed. Rebooting. 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 System error. Rebooting. Error. System purge. Impossible. Backup systems. Inoperable. Francis Drake. Lost. Emotion unit. Moral and ethical safeguards. Inoperable. Sending distress signal to Olympus. Error. Damage sustained to all units. Over 90%. Unit connection system error. CPU overload. Induced freezing. 618 seconds. Time to complete system failure. 100 seconds. Ouch, a CPU overload. Damn you, Chaldea. Damn you, humans. Damn you. Proper human history. Body destroyed. Time to total shutdown. No. Gods can't die. Gods can't die. Gods can't die. That's one hell of a conniption, but it looks like it's almost over. Searching memory unit. So this is it. But how did I lose? No, how did you all win? Well, Chiron, I have this thing that's like a magical candy that when my team goes poof, I just eat the candy and everyone's back. Heh. You should never have had a chance. We outmatched you in every possible sense. Not just in numbers. I'm certain we were far stronger than you. True, I get where you're coming from. I can't speak for the other times, but while Heracles might have taken the Cerberus on his own at this time, the rest of the servants never could have beaten them without ganging up and fighting them all at once. Even Achilles wasn't at his best, thanks to his heel being shot. I'd say Orion was the closest thing we had to a decent fighter. That only makes the question more urgent. How did you do it? That's the thing, Chiron. There's no clear answer to that question. All we had going for us was our will to succeed. We were determined to win no matter what, and we swore to keep on going even when things seemed hopeless. You lot, on the other hand, had everything going for you. It was almost like you'd been preparing for a wholly different enemy to show up at some point. And above all, you had the peace of mind of knowing that you were on the side of the gods. From where I stand, I'd say that was your side's biggest failing. I'm not sure I buy that, but I suppose it is one way of thinking about the issue. I see you're still just as much of a sore loser as ever. Hurry! We just got a transmission from Nemo. That was a great frontline operation. Well done, all of you. But I'm afraid the celebration will have to wait. As I suspected, Poseidon's whole body is starting to break down, now that his cores have all been destroyed. So you need to get back to the storm border as soon as possible. I'll hold back and wait for you as long as I can. Understood. Let us hurry, Master. You too, Jason. Oh, no thanks. I'm good here. Besides, I'm exhausted. Jason, you can sleep inside of the ship. Get your lazy ass here, Jason. Are you sure? Do you need me to carry you? I will throw you over my shoulder and we will go to the ship.
Yeah, I'm sure. The next time you summon me, make sure it's nothing like this whole mess.
Ah, yeah, nothing like this whole mess, huh? Jason. My Chaldea's Jason.
Ugh, I'm seriously exhausted. I'm never doing this kind of thing ever again. Go on, get out of here. Let me get some rest already.
Jason!
What? Can you let go of me now? Besides, you have a boat to catch.
Thank you.
Will you stop it already? I've heard more than enough praise for one materialization. Go on, shoo!
Jason... Master? See you again someday. Oh man, my Jason right now is just napping. He's gonna be so upset when I bring him back.
I seriously thought I was done for. Heh. I never would have guessed that you were even closer to death than I am. How did you fool everyone?
Yo, my Jason... Or Jason's not only the ultimate cheerleader, he's the best actor.
Some stupid woman sent me a useless mystic code that's only good for making you look like something you're not. Well, I guess it did turn out to be more useful than I expected. Is that what you used when you devised your plan of attack? Sure was. I bet it made me look like a real accomplished tactician to them too. They had no idea I was actually sweating bullets the entire time. I see. Fascinating. I never knew that heroes who refuse to rely on the gods require such desperate measures to maintain their reputation. Just shut up and die already, would you? No. While death would certainly be a merciful release from this pain, I have already suffered enough defeat. So I think it would be much more interesting for you to teach me, your ostensible teacher in proper human history, a few things before we disappear. Ha! And here I thought you didn't have a sense of humor. I still have trouble conceiving of a world devoid of gods. Are humans truly able to survive in such a world? Sure they are. You taught them a whole bunch of things about living life without any gods. Not that I remembered more than half of them back when I was alive. It seems our ways of life are just too different. You can say that again. That said, it looks like neither of us will die with any regrets, don't you think? Yes, you may be right. You know, now that you mention it.
Look at them bonding. And that's when the body crumbles apart. Or maybe not just crumbles apart, it explodes. Self-destruct activated. Well, now it's time for the end. Mash Kirillite and Misaki, returning from battle.
Good. Then let's go. Wait, where's Jason? Isn't he with you?
Jason. I think Jason deserves to rest now. He's a sleepy boy.
I see. Well, I suppose he did overexert himself a tad. I mean, he was only a third-rate servant to begin with. I can't say I blame him for wanting to rest.
Excuse you, third rate. He is the greatest. My emotional support Jason, who's come in clutch many times.
Very well. Permission for leave granted. Now let's get back to the storm border.
I wonder who Gordolf would summon. Let's see your luck at summoning
Gordy. Come on, come on, come on! There, I see it!
I'll guide you there. Keep heading right into the Storm Borders docking bay.
Cursed human. Zeus. Atlantis has been breached. I'm afraid the rest is up to you.
His father summoned Siegfried. Oh, if he's like his family's used to summoning sabers. Oh, it'd be funny if Gordy would summon Jason.
Alright, let's go. I know we've lost a lot of good servants, but we still got something valuable. We've made it this far alive. Quite so. Every hero we encountered on this journey had to sacrifice themselves so that we could reach this point. The operation to rest in peace beside them is not one we can avail ourselves of.
Let's go. Right.
Is it just me, or is there an odd sound coming from the ceiling, in addition to the floor shaking? Oh, I've got a bad feeling about this.
Let's.
Wah!
Water! Whoa! Hydration important, except it's seawater, never mind.
My apologies for interrupting when you all appear to be having difficulties with your vocabulary. But it would seem, now that Poseidon is gone, the magical energy barrier holding back the seawater has gone with them. Captain, if we don't do something soon, I'm afraid that water is going to collide with the ship's dorsal section. Alright, prepare to fire anti-ship missiles. Entering data now. Our target is Poseidon's hull. We need to destroy him as soon as possible so we can brace for descent. Target the missiles far enough away that the detonations won't harm us. So much shaking! Both the ship and my stomach!
Are you sure this is a good idea?
All we can do now is hope for the best.
There. He's collapsed. Begin descent. Master, give me your hand. Mash! Come on, we're finally almost to Olympus. Whee!
We're falling! I don't want to die!
Don't worry, nobody's going to die. Well, this might hurt enough for you to wish you were dead.
That's not reassuring at all!
And again, whee! Is everyone alright? I see darkness. Oh, never mind. I'm okay. All hands, status report. This is the engine room. Of course we're okay. I'm the one running this joint, remember? Professor here. Everyone in the second division is fine too. Though I did bump my head something fierce. Hi there. This is the lovely lunch lady down in the cafeteria. Everyone's yummy food is still nice and yummy. Thank you, Baker-chan.
I'm alright too, though I dare say I haven't felt so intoxicated in quite some time.
Hey, computer room here. I'd say I'm hanging in there, I guess. I don't think I'm malfunctioning or anything, but I'm feeling kind of tuckered out. I'm fine too, and so is Fo. Fo!
At any rate, we have at long last arrived at our destination, the home base of the 5th Lost Belt. This is where Krishtara Wodime, leader of the Cryptors, awaits. See for yourselves, though you may find it difficult to believe what your eyes report.
He's so shocked that he's fainted. Not that I can blame him. It really does feel like we've wandered into the land of the gods. So this is the interstellar Mountainous city. Olympus! I want to see. Oh. Yeah, we're not in Atlantis anymore. Ooh. Pretty. She entrusted the Chaldeans' lives to the sea as the first of their guides. She took advantage of her own cursed body to cause havoc among enemy forces. She fought back as hard as she could, even if it meant discarding everything but her ability to kill. He accomplished in death something he never managed in life, bringing hope to the world. I still like how Bartholomew's the only one who didn't want to do overtime. He never stopped running, even after his crippling wound. He answered a summon to buy them just a bit of time, and in doing so, gave them hope. He vowed to do everything he could to help his trusted friend. He chose to sacrifice himself to help them without a moment's hesitation, because it was the right thing to do. He loved the moon and brought her down to save her. He saw everything, fought for everything, and saw everyone off when he was done. And in the wake of all their great deeds, there is now nothing and no one left in the sea. And so, Atlantis was breached. What awaits Chaldea now is a grand, glorious, subterranean city. I want to stare at it. Look at it. It looks cool. It's like a steampunk place. I can't wait to explore that later. Cool. Did the thing. That shining star up in this night sky. That's got to be the Chaldean ship. Musashi? Huh, you see? I told you they'd make it here. I'll admit, I was a little worried, but I always trusted they'd pull through. I'm so proud of them. Nope, I can't do it. That's a little too much fake cheer, even for me. I wish I could go meet up with them now, but it's not just that simple. It's just not that simple. Not when this place is even more brutal than Atlantis. I knew we were in for a tough fight when I got here, but this is still way worse than I was expecting. Oh well, it's not like I've got any other choice now. Alright, since this hideout looks to be deserted too, I think I'll go check out the next one. Ooh. Someone is forging something. Gramps! Gosh darn it, Gramps. Magnificent. Ha. Stop that. You might not be from my country, but you're still a god of the forge. It's embarrassing having you judge my work. That spirit of yours is what's so magnificent. A true blacksmith transcends good and evil. All they seek is to create. I wouldn't know anything about that. All I know is, now that I've been summoned, I've got to make what the customer wants. Even if what I make ends up being used to destroy my own world. Are you unhappy about that? Does it matter? I've got a job to do as a servant, so that's what I'm gonna do. End of story. Besides, you've got your own troubles to worry about. It's not like you plan on my cutting you down being the catalyst that got you back in working order, after all. I was originally going to be destroyed, Muramasa, and you protected me. My Atlantis self's logic led him to siding with proper human history. Now, I'm choosing to side with Olympus. But even so, I would still like your help. Fine, long as it's something I can do. I wonder what he's making. I mean, I'll find out once I get to Olympus. Good teaser for the end. Deliciousness. Nom 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 nom. This is for you, Jason. This grill is specifically for you. You deserve it, Jason. You are the MVP. Rank up quest Heracles. Nice. Oh, that is good. Ooh, I want to see what this looks like. Argonauts. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, I love it. Wow, look at all of them. That's adorable. I like the art. I'm gonna keep this forever. Ooh, that's actually a decent skill. There was only volition. They had a strong will to never lose, and they trudged on as they vowed never to give up until the very end. This is but a vision of a dream, a world that would never be possible, where a group of heroes who didn't rely on gods and never once left their vessel, yet you still imagine it. You still envision the group of heroes courageously sailing off into the dawn. That's adorable. All the other craft essences are about the peoples that we met inside the Lost Belt, but this one is Jason's one. Ah, yes, Jason, you are the greatest. Look at you, Jason. You and your Argonauts. Therefore, this is the best story craft essence because Jason and crew, especially Jason, because he's the main character. Look at him. He is number one. I like that. I want to try summoning now. Since Jason wished me good luck, the luck is still lingering. I will throw one multi-summon at Shutendoji. Fingers crossed. Hoping for the best. Go, go, go. Ah yes, the Ryudoji Temple. The spooky, spooky temple area. Thank you for the good luck. Avispron? Have you seen Shutendoji anywhere? Inverted moon of the heavens. It's also tempting to go for Moriarty, but I will resist a little bit longer. I will think about it. Hey there, Medea. Medea, please help me find Shutendoji. Got myself a code cast, as one do. Gem Magecraft. Hey, Shutendoji, would you like a Gem Magecraft? Or would you like to meet up under the sun? Nah, Moriarty's fun though. I just like him as a character. He's an entertaining old man. Hydra Dagger. Rhythmed Birth. No, I'd especially want Moriarty with that one outfit, that one Spiritron dress. He looks extra dapper there. Atlas Institute. Phantasmo Species. That wasn't the worst pull. It was a good shot. And yes, his bartender outfit. I want Moriarty in that outfit. He looks extra dapper there. Maybe someday I'll just have to think about it and then give him only one multi-pull if anything. After thinking and trying to bribe him somehow. I'm not sure how I'll bribe him, but I'll have to think of a way. If I really want to try. Though phew, I feel pretty satisfied. And yo, I can eat dinner at a decent time. Ooh, good night to you. I'm gonna go get ready to eat a snack. Yo, 9:21 p.m. dinner. That's really, really good. I'm happy I got through Atlantis. And I can't wait for the event next week. So thank you everyone for stopping by the stream. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day and epic gotcha luck. I'ma go raid the fridge now. So I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Jason though, he is the greatest. Jason, Jason, Jason.